finish the season. So those are some of the things that obviously needs technicians to sit down and say, how do we keep this performance throughout the season? But for me, coming here facing a Pirates that is on form, it is good for us, because like I'm saying, if we want to build Jwaneng Galaxy and make Jwaneng Galaxy a better team, we need to face teams like Orlando Pirates.
How do you prepare mentally and preparing visual the game ahead tomorrow against Pirates?
After losing a match, always I think it's what most of the coaches does. You look at the positives and address the individuals on the negatives. Psychologically, that's the first part of saying, don't talk too much about the negatives, because if one would go into Orlando Pirates game that we played in Botswana, we had so many positives, but because we didn't score and we didn't win, it's easy for somebody that is on Facebook or on WhatsApp to say, Pirates won. But the match, the results were not true reflection of what happened on the day. It could have been, it could have gone either way, because we had chances that could have given us a win, could have given us a draw. But at the end of the day, you need to remind your players of the importance of giving another better performance and better competition in the next match. So psychologically, that's what you do. Tactically, I think, to be honest, Pirates never had enough time between the game they played against us and the second match. They were playing on Wednesday, used the same lineup, and they made changes, which changes might also say you might anticipate a change in our game, because I don't think it's possible for individuals to play 3 matches, the same group 3 matches. It might have taken a lot out of them. So obviously there might be changes, but there are things that they are not going to change. So obviously, as much as there will be changes, we know that there are those that, tactically, there are elements that are not going to change.
Good afternoon, Coach, and welcome. Coach, there's been some instances in the past, especially higher up on the continent, where you have had to come up very strongly to defend this club from media and also from officials and that kind of thing. My question is, I just want to find out, have you had a sense that to a large extent there's been disrespect towards you as an individual and also to the club because of, as you said earlier on, you are an emerging club that is not right there as one of the top teams on the continent? Have you felt that maybe people disrespect this club because it's still young and growing?
If you go into the Bible, and when David was to face Goliath, no one believed that David would win. And the only time they gave respect and support to David is after he has won against Goliath. So being small, you'll always be undermined because when people look at you, they feel that you can't do what the big giants are doing. So if you take it personal, then it's a problem. But you need to understand that before Orlando Pirates can be as big as they are, there was a stage where other clubs were still thinking that this team from South Africa, they can't do anything. So the respect and the commitment we give to the game will always help us, because I don't really think that those are some of the things that we really need to be worried about. At some point, I know that you are trying to put it nicely, at some point there was the issue of Muti and everything. But I still say, if Botswana can qualify for AFCON and you are saying a team from Botswana is using Muti, why that Muti can't help the national team to qualify for AFCON? Why can't African teams win World Cup because Africans are using Muti, if that's the belief? You understand? So the biggest problem with the society is that when something good is happening, we are looking for something wrong or negative in whatever that is happening. So sometimes when you are not strong mentally, it will kill you. So for me, I think personally, I accept when I've been maybe discredited or not being respected the way I'm expecting, because I understand that not everybody will understand where we come from. And I'm expecting that with the team that I'm leading, to say they must understand that not everybody will respect them. You know, let me make an example. For Dlamini to just wear Orlando Pirates jersey, he commands so much respect. But take the same Dlamini and give him Jwaneng Galaxy jersey, it will be a different person. Because people are not respecting what you are doing, they respect the badge. And at the moment, Orlando Pirates deserves the respect because of how they've been working. And for us to get where Orlando Pirates is, we must work and remain humble and respect everybody and accept everybody's opinion. So for me, sometimes I might be hard on maybe journalists because even if I can coach Sekhukhune tomorrow, I will still be representing the badge that I'm wearing because I'm not going to allow somebody to disrespect my employers. Never. I will never allow that. So wherever I go, I take that and say I need to respect the badge that I'm wearing. And as I'm talking to you, I'll always defend Jwaneng Galaxy. That's my team, that's my company, that's where I'm working, and I'll give the respect to that. And I'll work as hard as I can to make sure that I make this club a better team.
Final question.
Joseph Sports, welcome, coach. Just back to the matters of on the field. How do you then coach your players? Because earlier you said the panic and all of that in terms of knowing that you need to get goals. How do you keep them calm going into the match where they probably have to score early and get that goal? And how do you actually keep them, around the Orlando Pirates euphoria with the fans and all of that, keep them grounded, not to be playing the event as the occasion, but playing the match?
Okay, thank you. I think we have played more matches of this magnitude. We have been to Benjamin Mkapa, we have been to Morocco, where we have been to Ivory Coast facing ASEC, full stadium. So one, I don't really think that the issue of a crowd will still be a problem to our team because they now understand. We have been here, and when we're here, the stadium was full. So I think it's a matter of saying we need element of patience. I have learned something about life. When you are packing and you are rushing, sometimes you leave your valuable things behind because you are rushing. But when you are packing and you are relaxing, you don't even leave anything, because when you are about to close the bag, you remember that I did not put this, then you do that. So for us to score goals, we need to be patient, and we need to understand that we are playing against people who have scored us 2 goals, and for them to win the match, they don't have to concede. Secondly, for them to win the match, they don't have to open gaps like people that are looking for goals. But let's be honest, we are playing here against Orlando Pirates at Orlando. Obviously, Orlando Pirates at Orlando will not sit deep and defend. And I don't remember watching any match where Orlando Pirates will sit deep. Even when they play against a dominating Mamelodi Sundowns, they will still be attacking Sundowns. And I think if one has to make a reference, they are the only team in this country most of the time that gives Sundowns problems, because they are not afraid of attacking. So obviously you know that as much as you want to punch, you must expect punch as well, because you are playing against people that will be able to attack you. And as much as they do that, they are very solid defensively. So how are you going to make sure that you strike balance between the two? Deny them an opportunity to score and try to get goals. So doing that, obviously, it takes a lot of preparation and a lot of belief and confidence. And I think that's what we are going to do tomorrow. And as I said, we're going to try our level best to get the positive results. And I'll come back here if we don't get the positive results and give a feedback to say why we did not get the positive results. If we get the positive results, we'll remain humble, come back here and give why we managed to get the results. But it's going to be a very tough game, very interesting game. I think both teams have given people what they wanted in Botswana. So the second leg is here. For those that will be here to watch, it will be another entertaining game.